I'm diving into the best Bible verse for growing my faith, and I'm challenging myself to live it out every day this week. Having a growing faith is essential in our daily lives, and I believe that's something we all strive for. It's what gets us through the tough times, helps us make sense of the world around us, and draws us closer to God. But the question is, how do we achieve that? One of the biggest struggles we face in our faith journey is doubt. We all have those moments where we question God's existence, His plans, or His love for us. It's natural, but it's also a huge obstacle to overcome. Fear is another major hurdle. We're often so scared of what others might think or what might happen if we take a step of faith that we end up playing it safe and staying in our comfort zones. And then there's the feeling of stagnation. Feeling like we're just going through the motions, not really growing or experiencing God in a deeper way. We might also struggle with feelings of guilt, shame, or unworthiness, which can make us feel like we're not good enough for God. We might feel like we've messed up too much, or that we're too far gone for God to reach us. Or maybe we're just feeling overwhelmed by the demands of daily life, and we don't know how to prioritize our faith amidst all the chaos. Whatever the struggle may be, I want to assure you that you're not alone. The good news is that there's hope, and it's found in God's Word. Today, I want to share with you one of the most powerful Bible verses that has helped me overcome some of these struggles, and I believe it can do the same for you. The verse is Romans 8:28, which says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." At first glance, this verse might seem simple, but trust me, it's packed with so much power and encouragement. The context of this verse is that Paul is writing to the Roman Christians who are facing persecution and hardship. He's reminding them that no matter what they're going through, God is working everything out for their good. It's not saying that bad things won't happen, but that God can use those bad things to bring about something even better. He's stating a fundamental truth about God's character, that He is always working for our good, no matter what. This verse has been a game changer for me, especially when I'm faced with uncertainty or fear. It reminds me that God is in control and that He's working everything out for my good. It takes the focus off of me and puts it back on God, which is exactly where it should be. When we understand that God is working for our good, it gives us hope, confidence, and peace, even in the midst of trials. I remember a time when I was going through a tough season, feeling overwhelmed and anxious about my future. I was struggling to trust God, and I felt like I was walking in darkness. But one day, I came across this verse, and it was like a ray of light in the darkness. It reminded me that God was working for my good, even when I couldn't see it. It gave me the strength to keep going, to keep trusting, and to keep pushing forward. Romans 8:28 has the power to transform our lives, our minds, and our hearts. It has the power to give us hope, to build our faith, and to draw us closer to God. It's a reminder that we're not alone, that God is with us, and that He's working everything out for our good. To sum it up, Romans 8:28 is an incredible Bible verse that has the power to help us overcome our struggles and grow in our faith. It's a reminder of God's goodness, His sovereignty, and His love for us. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. How has your faith impacted your daily life? And what Bible verses have helped you grow in your faith? And if you're interested in learning more about spiritual growth, be sure to like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends and family members to help them on their faith journey.